welcome to...
Hold on a moment, sir.
Oh, okay.
All right, go ahead, sir.
Okay, good evening, everyone. You're welcome to season 3, episode 7 of the World Bible Quiz. Yeah, to our online viewers, apologies for connecting late. So we were just waiting for some of the participants. They were experiencing some connection issue, and that's why we had to wait for them. As you can see, Stephen and Kenny, both of them, obviously from the same family, but Kenny was having issues with his phone, so that's why both of them are seated together. So we're going to be asking them their different questions. That's why you are seeing two people sitting together. So we are going to start. It's meant to be 5 participants, but one of them could not connect because of data issues. So we're going to be having 4 participants for this quiz. So like we always do, I'm going to be asking you your questions. We've got 4 categories. We've got the true or false, identity, multiple choice, and scriptures. And to our online viewers as well, any question that is not taken by our participants, I'm going to be asking you, and you stand a chance of winning a gift. So online viewers, you are involved as well. So in order not to take much time, because we've wasted a little bit of few minutes of our time, I'm going to be starting now. So I'm going to be announcing the book of the Bible we are studying for next quiz, which is going to be the final episode, because for each season we normally have 8 episodes, and the next episode there's going to be a lot of twisting, you know. So but we'll announce to you later about that. Okay, we want the next one to be more interesting, so to say. Okay, so we are going to be starting with Jesu Dumomi in alphabetical order. Jesu Dumomi, Kenny, Olufunsho, and Stephen. The 5th participant is meant to be Testimony, but she's not here, unfortunately. All right, so let's start. This first category is going to be true or false, Jesu Dumomi, and it's going to be for 10 seconds. Once you know the answer, give me your answer. Once it's 10 seconds, you just have to quickly give me a final answer. All right, when you are ready, question number 1 to 6, please. Jesu Dumomi.
Question 4.
Question number 4 for Jesu Dumomi. Sorry, let me get the timer on, then I read out the question. Question number 4. Okay. Question number 4 for Jesu Dumomi. And this is from the book that we just finished studying, 1 Kings. Question number 4. Zadok was the priest Adonijah conferred with when declaring himself as a king. Zadok was the priest Adonijah conferred with when declaring himself as a king. True or false? Your time starts now.
False.
False. Okay. You seem like you're not confident with that answer. Let me know. Are you very confident?
I am.
You are. Yeah, that's the correct answer. False. The Adonijah did not confer with Zadok. Can anyone tell me who the priest was?
Abiathar.
Yeah, fantastic. Well done. So 1 point for you there. This category is 1 point. So Jesu Dumomi, you got it right. Well done. So over to you, Kenny. Tell us your question number from 1 to 6, apart from question number 4, please.
Question number 1, sir.
Question number 1 for Kenny. And this is for Kenny. Kenny is the one in blue, not for Stephen. Question number 1 for you. Okay. Ahijah, A-H-I-J-A-H. Ahijah was working for King Solomon as a priest. True or false? Your time starts now. False. Ooh, that was so quick. Why did you say false? Kenny, why did you say false? Are you trying to say that he wasn't working for King Solomon as a priest?
Yes, sir.
What was his duty there?
Sir?
What was his duty? You got it right. Well done. But I'm just trying to ask you that if he was working for King Solomon, yes or no? That's a yes, yeah? But he wasn't working for him as a priest, okay? He was working for King Solomon as a You tell me. You got your question right, but I'm just trying to ask you, for the question. It doesn't mean that I'm going to say you are wrong. If you don't know it, that's fine. That means you guessed right. Okay, I'm not sure if the internet is okay. Let's move on to Olufunsho, because I can't see Kenny moving at all. But he got it right anyway. Olufunsho, before I ask you, Ahijah was working for King Solomon as a what?
As a scribe.
Fantastic, as a scribe. Though he actually got it right by saying false. I just wanted to know. So your question number, please.
Question 2.
Question number 2 for Olufunsho. Queen Tapnis, Tahpenes, Queen Tapnis was Pharaoh's wife. True or false? The time starts now.
True.
True. Fantastic. That's the correct answer. She was Pharaoh's wife. Then let's move on to Stephen. I think they've got disconnected. Okay. Okay, you know what? Let me ask online viewers their own question, because we have more than enough anyway, because testimony is not connecting. So let me look for the easiest one to ask online viewers. Then when Stephen and Kenny come back, then I'm going to ask Stephen his own question instead of waiting. To our online viewers, happy independence, by the way. And I think we are 62 years old today, isn't it? If I'm right, 62. Better things are coming by the grace of God, All right, so to our online viewers, I'm going to be asking your own question number now while we wait for Stephen and Kenny to reconnect. Let me see the easiest one to ask. Okay, I'm going to be asking question number 6, online viewers. Question number 6. If you've studied the book of 1 Kings very well, you should be able to know this answer. Question number 6 to our online viewers is going to be 10 seconds. The first person to get it right, you get a gift, okay? Joab never defected to Absalom. Joab never defected to Absalom. True or false? Online viewers, your time starts now. Okay. All right, that's it for our online viewers. Just to do mommy, can you tell me the answer, true or false? Joab never defected to Absalom.
Absalom. True.
True. Yeah, you're right, because he actually defected to Adonijah, not Absalom, okay? When Absalom became the king, or obviously, who was Joab with?
David.
Which king was Joab serving when Absalom became the king?
David.
David. And I think it was even Joab that actually killed Absalom, isn't it? When someone came to tell him that they found Absalom hanging, blah, 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 he said, so what did you do? He said, I didn't do anything. Oh, why waste time? You should have killed him. But David didn't want them to kill his son, because of the love. But Joab, Joab, when you're talking about Joab and the two brothers, they were like thorns on David's flesh. All right, so let's move on. I think we're going to have to go to the next category. If Stephen and Kenny, by the time they come back, I'll go back to Stephen to ask, because I don't want us to waste more time anymore. So we're moving on to the next category, which is identity. Identity, which means I'm going to tell you of this person. You just need to tell me his or her name, okay? This is 1 point each as well. And we are meant to start with Kenny, but Kenny is not here now, so we're starting with Olufunsho, then Jesu Dumami, okay? So Olufunsho, when you're ready, let me know your question number between question number 1 to 6.
Question 4.
Question number 4 for Olufunsho, and this is identity. Question number 4. Abraham took me as a wife after Sarah died. Your time starts now.
Keturah.
Abraham, yeah, that's the correct answer, Keturah. 1 point for that. Well done. Jesu Dumami, your question number, please.
2. Question 2.
Question number 2 for Jesu Dumami. My father-in-law deceived me, and I made him impregnate me. My father-in-law deceived me and I made him impregnate me. Who am I? Your time starts now.
Judah. Tamar.
Okay. What's your final answer?
Yes, sir.
Tamar, yeah?
Yes, sir. Tamar.
Yeah. That's the correct answer. It was Tamar. The father-in-law thought that he was smart by hiding the last born. I don't blame him because, when you lose your two sons, and it's just because of the promise that he made. That was where he made the mistake. Once you make promise, it's always good to fulfill it. If you cannot fulfill it, don't make the promise. So, and the lady did outsmart him. All right. So, online viewers, your question number now. Kenny and Stephen, they are not back yet. So I'm just going to move over.
They're coming in now.
They're coming in now. Okay, let me just wait for a few seconds so that because what we're going to do now, I'll go back to the previous category to ask Stephen his own question. Then I'll come back to this category. Yeah, I know sometimes the network can be a pain, so you totally understand. It's just that once in a while
We can continue with the online viewers.
Okay.
Settling.
Okay, so online viewers, your question number now, between question number 1, I think 2 and 4 have been taken. Let me look for the easiest one, the one that I think is the easiest one to ask our online viewers. Okay, online viewers, this is your own question number, which is going to be question number 6 again. This is for online viewers. My mother-in-law supported me to marry another man. My mother-in-law supported me to marry another man. Who am I? Your time starts now, online viewers. My mother-in-law supported me to marry another man. Yeah, I think that's one of the easiest questions, isn't it? Olufunsho. Yeah, that's it for our online viewers. Can you tell me the name Olufunsho? Who was that?
I'm not getting the question.
My mother-in-law supported me to marry another man. It's kind of like a funny question, but obviously straightforward at the same time. If you think,
this guy, Ruth.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, because if you say this to someone, my mother-in-law supported me to marry another husband. What about our own son? Do you understand what I mean? So it's kind of like a funny question, but it was Ruth, because when Ruth lost her husband, obviously Naomi's son, so she went all the way with Naomi. Because some ladies would have turned back, let me just go and look for another man. And Naomi advised her to marry Boaz. Okay, so I think Stephen is coming back in now. So the online viewer, the first person to get that right, obviously, will get a gift. The next category is going to be multiple choice, but logic. You understand? A little bit of mathematics, but it's still going to be multiple choice. I think Stephen is they're still trying to connect Stephen and Ken.
They are connected. Stephen, you can open your video.
Yeah, okay. Oh, they okay, let's see.
Wow.
Yeah. We're gonna have to move. Should we move on to the next category, Pastor?
Yes, sir, no problem, sir.
We can easily come back to them and ask Stephen and Kenny their own questions anyway, instead of waiting for them. Multiple choice, but it would be nice to ask all the questions before we get to the last category. But we'll move on to the third category now, which is multiple choice, involving a little bit of mathematics, okay? Now, just to do mommy, you go first, then Olufunsho. Who went first the last time?
I did.
Okay, so next is just to do mommy. When you're ready, question number 1 to 6, please. This is for 15 seconds. Question number? Oh, what happened to your, we can't really hear you.
Number 4.
Number 4 for this to the mommy. Number 4. Okay, subtract 6. Hold on a sec. Okay, subtract 6 from the number of years Asa reigned as the king over Judah. Subtract 6 from the number of years Asa reigned as the king over Judah? I'll give you the options. A, 37, B, 36, C, 35, and D, 34. Your time starts now. Subtract 5. Sorry, subtract 6. Yeah, go on.
C35.
Okay, that's the correct answer, which means how many? That's me 41 years, isn't it? Minus 6. That's the correct answer. This category is 2 points each. Well done. Asa, was he a good or bad king?
Was a good thing.
What I've noticed is that most of the kings of Israel, they are what we call Badu. But the kings of Judah, most of them, they followed God's rules. Okay? All right. So let's move on to Olufunsho. Your question number, please.
Question 5.
Question number 5 for Olufunsho. Multiply by 3 the number of years Nadab, N-A-D-A-B, Nadab reigned as the king over Israel. Multiply by 3 the number of years Nadab reigned as the king over Israel. I read out the options. A, 6, B, 21, C, 36, and D, 66. Your time starts now.
A6.
That's the correct answer. Well done. A6, that's the correct answer, because you only reigned for 2 years multiplied by 3, so that is 6. Well done. So 2 points, Olufunsho. Before I move on to online viewers for their own question, I'm going to go back to the first category. I can see Stephen and Kenny are back. So, Stephen, are we okay with your connection now? I hope you're not going to get disconnected anymore. Okay? Oh, sorry, I can't hear you. I think you are still muted. Yeah, okay.
We hope so, sir.
Okay, yeah. Oh, wow. That's a political answer. Well done. All right, we hope so. Okay, that's fine. All right, true or false? I'm going back to the first category because of you, because you've not taken your own question number. So over to you, Stephen. Question number 1, 2, 4, and 6, they've been taken. So you only have question number 3 and 5 to take. So tell me your question number, please.
Number 3, sir.
Number 3 for Stephen. Number 3. I'm going to read it out now. Rehoboam's mother by the name Naamah, N-A-A-M-A-H. Rehoboam's mother, Naamah, was an Ammonite. True or false? Your time starts now.
True, sir.
True. In order not to waste time, that's the correct answer. Yeah? Well done. True. Let's move on to the next category because you've missed 2 categories now. And I'm going to be asking you identity. I'll tell you the person, you tell me the name, okay? You have question number 1. This is for both of you, Stephen and Kenny, but I think, Stephen, you are going first. So you have question number 1, 3, 5 to take. Question number 1, 3, 5. Which one do you want to take between from one of those numbers? 1, 3, or 5? Stephen, over to you. Stephen, you're back. Question number 1, 3, 5. Which one do you want to take?
Sir.
Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Okay, question number 1, 3, or 5. The internet is it's really fluctuating, you know. I'm going to really have to be quick with them once they get back in again. Okay. At least, okay, I think they're connecting again. This is one of the things that we can't really help. So, okay. Question number 1, 3, 5 for the next category. Stephen, quickly tell me your question.
Number 1, sir.
Number 1 for Stephen.
Number 1.
Nathaniel said to me, can anything good come out of Nazareth? Nathaniel said to me, can anything good come out of Nazareth? Who am I? Your time starts now.
Philip, sir.
Yeah, that's the correct answer. Kenny, your question number, please.
Number 3, sir.
Number 3, yeah?
Yes, sir.
When Jesus was tired, I was compelled to carry his cross to Golgotha, yeah? When Jesus was tired, I was compelled to carry his cross to Golgotha, yeah? Who am I? Your time starts now.
Joseph.
Joseph, yeah? Okay. Funsho. Oh, Kenny, Stephen, was that the correct answer? Because I could see you're smiling. Do you think he got it right or wrong?
Got it wrong, sir.
What's the answer?
Simeon of Syria. Simon
Yeah,
of Syria.
that's the correct one. Yeah. So you got it wrong, Kenny. That's the correct answer. Okay, so let's move on to the next category. I think, Kenny, this time around, this is multiple choice and it's logic, which means it involves a little bit of mathematics, okay? Tell me your question number. 4, 5, and question number 4 and 5 have been taken. So you have 1, 2, 3, and 6. Kenny, over to you.
Number 3.
Number 3. Okay, this is for 2 points. This category is for 2 points, so make sure you get it right, yeah? Number 3 for you, Kenny. Divide by 5, the age Jehoshaphat became the king over Judah. Divide by 5, the age Jehoshaphat became the king over Judah. A, 8, B, 7, C, 6, and D, 5. Your time starts now. Did you get the question? Divide by 5, the age Jehoshaphat became the king over Judah.
B, 7.
What's the answer?
7.
7. Okay. What age was Jehoshaphat when he became the king? How old was he?
Yes,
How old was he?
I'm not sure. I just guessed.
You just guessed. So I'm gonna read another question. Are you sure you guessed? Because I don't like the fact that sometimes we can't see you, so we don't know what's going on. I'm not saying you could guess right. Yeah, I know, but I would prefer the internet, the video to be stable. So why did you say 7? Let's move over to Stephen because of time. Stephen, your question number, please.
Like I said, I just guessed.
Okay, your question number, Stephen. That's fine. That was the correct answer. So let's move on to Stephen because of your internet. So you have question number 1 and 2 to take from.
Number 1, sir.
1, 2, and 6. Sorry. Okay, number
1.
Let me be quick about this. Yeah. Multiply by 2 Rehoboam's age when he became the king. Multiply by 2 Rehoboam's age when he became the king. A, 60.
82, sir. 82, sir.
82. God bless you for not wasting time there. That's the correct answer, 82. Okay, let's move on to the last category. But before we do, I'm hoping that the internet is going to be stable for Stephen and Kenny, okay? We still have one more category to go. But before we move on, I'm going to be asking the online viewers their own question number, which is going to be question number 6, online viewers, okay? The first person to answer it correctly, you get a gift. This is for online viewers. Add 5 to the number of years Abijam, I know some people say Abijam, no. Abijam, Abijam. Add 5 to the number of years Abijam reigned as king over Judah. Add 5 to the number of years Abijam reigned as king over Judah. What is the answer? A, 8, B, 20, C, 25, and D, 27. Your time starts now. Okay, all right, we move on to the next category, which is the last one for tonight. Because of Stephen and Kenny's internet, both of you will be going first, okay? So, Kenny, between question number 1 and 6, this is scriptures, which means I'm going to read out the scripture. All you need to do is to tell me the book where it's written in the Bible. Don't tell me the chapter or verse, okay? Just tell me the book, which seems to be easier, isn't it? All right, question number 1 to 6, Stephen.
Number 1, sir.
Number 1 for Stephen. Okay, be anxious for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your request be made known to God. That is written in which of the books of the Bible? Your time starts now. Be anxious for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your request be made known to God.
Philippians.
Philippians, that's the correct answer.
Philippians, sir.
Yeah, and this category is 2 points each. That's the correct answer, Stephen.
Number 3, sir.
Number 3 for Kenny. Thank you for not even wasting time. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, and every tongue which rises against you in judgment you shall condemn. Where is this written in the Bible? Which of the books of the Bible?
Isaiah. Book of Isaiah.
How confident are you? You're not sure?
50%, sir.
Yeah? Well, the answer was,
50,000.
yeah, Kenny, the answer was not Jeremiah, it wasn't Lamentation, it wasn't Ezekiel, but yeah, you're right, it was Isaiah. Well done. Over to you, Olufunsho. Olufunsho, over to you.
Question 4.
Question number 4 for Olufunsho. Be strong and of good courage. Do not fear nor be afraid of them. For the Lord your God is the one who goes with you. He will not leave you nor forsake you. Your time starts now. Be strong and of good courage. Do not fear nor be afraid of them. For the Lord your God is the one who goes with you. He will not leave you nor forsake you. Okay. Joshua, yeah? That's your final answer. Can anyone tell me, was that wrong or right? Jesudu Mommy, what do you think about
Right.
Joshua?
I would have said Joshua as well.
Yeah, I think what the reason why you are saying Joshua, I will tell you, I will not leave you nor forsake you. I think if I can remember Joshua 1:8 or something, I know it's in chapter 1. But once you hear be strong and of good courage, that's not Joshua. You understand? It's Deuteronomy 31:6. Deuteronomy 31:6. So it's not Joshua for sure. Okay? Okay, let's move on to Jesudu Mommy, your question number, please.
Question 2.
Those who are planted in the house of the Lord shall flourish in the courts of our God. Those who are planted in the house of the Lord shall flourish in the courts of our God. Your time starts now.
Psalms.
Okay,
Psalms.
that's the end. So your final answer is Psalm. Why did you say Psalm?
It was a guess. I don't know it.
Okay. All right, in order not to waste time, the answer was not proverb. It was in Jeremiah or Ezekiel. Yes, you are right. Psalm chapter 92, verse 13. That's the correct answer. Psalm 92:13. Okay, so to our online viewers, that brings us to the end of the quiz. Let me quickly, say this to our online viewers. So the first person to get this right, all you need to do is type the book of the Bible. You don't need to put the chapter or verse, okay? I'm going to be asking the same question number 6. Online viewers, this is for you. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I sanctified you. I ordained you a prophet to the nations. Where is that written in the book of the Bible? Your time starts now, online viewers. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I sanctified you. I ordained you a prophet to the nations. Okay. Olufojo, can you tell us where that is written in the Bible?
Jeremiah.
Yeah, I'm sure you are thinking now that that's the question you should have taken, isn't it? You have taken question number 6. Yeah, Jeremiah, that's written in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 1, verse 5. Okay, that brings us to the end of the quiz. Thank you to our online viewers for joining in. Thank you to the top 5, well, as we can see, top 4 participants. And yeah, I just hope that when next we are doing the live final, our participants will be able to sort their internet out, so we don't have to be waiting for Stephen and Kenny. But we totally understand anyway. So now that brings us to the end of the quiz. In order not to take much time, I'm going to be reading out the points. Jesu Dumomi, 6 points. Kenny, 5 points. Olufunsho, 4 points. The main reason is because the last two categories were 2 points each, yeah? And the first two were 1 point each. Olufunsho, 4 points, and Stephen, 6 points. So we have two winners for today, Stephen and Jesu Dumomi, which means that the gift for first and second, both of you will share it equally. And the third goes to Kenny, then the gift for the fourth goes to Olufunsho. Now, before we end, to our online viewers, if you are interested, if you've not registered before and you are interested in participating in this monthly quiz, the next episode is going to be the last one for this season. And for season 4, we are going to be announcing when we are going to start, because there will be a little bit of breather, like a few months of holiday. Not holiday in studying the Word of God, but I'm talking about the quiz. But we'll let you know, in due course. So the next book of the Bible, which I'm hoping that I think that if I ask Olufunsho will be able to tell us a guess. What do you think the next book that we are studying is going to be?
I think 2 Kings.
Definitely, because we've just done 1 Kings. So it would be nice to finish it up with 2 Kings. So the next book that we're going to be studying for next month is 2 Kings, okay? So, and if you are interested, if you've never registered before, all you need to do is to send your email to revivalfiream@gmail.com. revivalfiream@gmail.com. Or if you want to send us your details on our Instagram account, which is Daword Official, Daword Official, you can just DM us and we'll reply you. So, but before we move on, finalist group. We've got our finalist group as well, and we have a winner from our finalist group. Finalist group is all the people that made it to the final. The following month, you move on to finalist group, okay? The reason for that is because we don't want to be seeing same face every month. Then the second month, you move back to the normal group, okay? So the finalist group, we have the winner out of the 5 finalists in the finalist group. 2 made it to the final. And the 2 of them, Yitnan and Samuel. But the winner of that group with 123.4 points, which means 123.4 out of 200 points, the winner of that group is Yitnan. Okay? Yitnan won that group. So well done to you, Yitnan, and we are going to be sending you your gift. So you're back in the normal participant group next month. Now, this is the final announcement. For the next episode, there's not going to be finalist group because it's the last episode of the year for season 3. So what we're going to do is you're going to be expected back in the normal group. Okay, so there won't be finalist group, and there's going to be a little bit of twist, which we'll get back to you via email. We'll send to all the registered participants. Okay, we just want it to be more interesting, and if possible, to have more finalists in the final, being the last episode of season 3. Okay, I think that brings us to the end of the quiz for tonight. But before we go, I'm going to be announcing the winners online. Okay, the winners, I think we have 3 names here, so I'm guessing that the last name, we're still waiting for the last name. It should be 4 winners. Yeah, so the 3 winners that we have so far from our online viewers, I'm going to be announcing. So I think I can see that we have 2 of them are kind of like regulars, and yeah, Peter Triumph, you are one of the online winners. Peter Triumph, yeah, I think we've got your details, so you don't need to send any detail to us. We'll reach out to you with your gift. Sophia Ita, I think that's another regular participant. You don't need to send your details. We'll reach out to you. Odeyemi Oluwasomi. I don't think we have your details, Odeyemi Oluwasomi. So what you need to do, you need to send us your details to revivalfiream gmail.com, which means obviously your account details, your bank account details. Odeyemi Oluwasomi. And the final online winner, I don't know, maybe we didn't have any winner for the last question because I can see 3 names here. Yeah, I'm not sure if we have a winner for the last question, which is that was the scriptures, and the answer should be Jeremiah.
No, we have for the last one. Is the third one that we couldn't get.
Oh, is the third one multiple choice logic? So there was no winner for that. Oh, wow. So no one got that right. Okay. So we only have 3 online winners then. So we're going to reach out to you once we have your details. Odeyemi Oluwasomi. I think we have for Peter and for Sophia already. So well done to our online viewers for joining in. The next one is going to be next month. We are going to send out the details about the date in the next few days. So God bless you all. Thank you for joining tonight. All of you are winners, like we always say. Yitman, well done as well for winning the finalist group. We'll reach out to you. So God bless you all. And good night. Pastor, over to you, sir.
Thank you. God bless you too, sir. It is there with every one of us. The Lord continue to bless us and strengthen us. Congratulations to the winners, and see you again next time.
All right. Thank you, and God bless. Bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye.